What are you claiming your independence from? What's the highlight of the weekend? Overall theme of the weekend. Welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit, and I'm so excited to get into your 4th of July weekend reading for your sign. Watch for your sun, moon, and rising. People ask me that all the time, and as I'm recording this, there's like a bug that aggressively wants to get into my home because this light is so bright. So if you hear tapping, it's this bug that I hope gives up eventually. Anyway, how I want to do this reading is very simple. We're going to do quick and dirty readings today, okay? I want to look into what you're claiming your independence from, and I want to look into overall highlight of the weekend and overall theme. So 3 cards. We're going to do 3 tarot cards. I'm going to try really hard to not try to clarify everything unless I really, really need to, but that's the overall gist of the reading. What are you claiming your independence from? What's the highlight of the weekend? Overall theme of the weekend. Clear? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, Aquarius, here we go. Aquarius, my love, what are you claiming your independence from this 4th of July weekend? Okay, what is the highlight of the 4th of July weekend for Aquarius? What is the overall theme of 4th of July weekend for Aquarius? Okay, lovely. Wow. Sorry. Oh my God. You guys know I'm always in my nose. Ugh. Always just forever in my nose. I should have grabbed some tissue when I was in the bathroom. Okay. Ugh. You are claiming your independence from a Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles does represent the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It also represents the archetype of the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is hardworking, disciplined, very routine, regulated, like that kind of person. Like this is what they wake up every day. This is what they do. This is their system. They're very like regimented people because they know their system works for what they need to do and get done. Okay, very hardworking people, whether or not they're earth signs. So it might be, Aquarius, that you're claiming your independence from someone, like maybe getting back to yourself in some way, maybe focusing back on yourself and not on this person. It could also just be that you're claiming your independence from work in general. Maybe you feel like you've been a little bit too focused on work and you just kind of need to get back to yourself in some way. I do feel this is a person, though, if I'm being honest. I don't think this is about you. I don't think this is about you claiming independence from work, because I think you're in a season right now where like things are actually good in your work life, and I feel like you want to keep your foot on the gas. I don't think this is like you wanting to take a break and let your hair down. I think this is you claiming your independence from someone. And this may not be like breakup. It may just be that you just realize, okay, like there's some codependence here. There's some, maybe we're like a little bit too tied up in each other's identities, and just like wanting to get back to yourself. Like that could just be the vibe. Like people in relationships, this could even be like friendships. You ever like have friendships where like you just around somebody all the time and you just start to talk like each other, dress like each other, and like act like each other, and you just realize, okay, like wait, who even am I anymore? I'm emulating this person too much. Let me get back to myself. You know, that could be the vibe in some way. Like you just need to get back to yourself. Okay. Highlight of the weekend is 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is winning at all costs, doing what you need to get ahead, doing what you need to do to get ahead, and like you are willing to cut down anybody to get there. The 5 of Swords also represents conflict, so it could be that you are having an argument or a fight with somebody that, or addressing a conflict that you've been wanting to address with someone for a while, potentially. I don't think that's the message, but I think it's more that you are kind of not folding under pressure and getting something done. Getting something done that really needs to get done. And then overall theme of the weekend is the world. Okay, we have major accomplishment. We have success. We have chapters closing. There's something worth celebrating here. Let's see what that is for you, Aquarius. Major accomplishment for you this weekend. Please clarify the world for Aquarius. What is the world? It could be travel. Maybe you're traveling, because the world does represent travel. What is this for Aquarius, please? Okay, we have imprisonment. If you were feeling stuck in any way, that would be coming to an end, or you would be getting out of your head, or you would release feeling stuck in whatever way. But let's see if we can get something else. Clarify the world for Aquarius, please. Okay, hard work. Toil and labor. I feel like you're putting in a lot of work this weekend. You're putting in a lot of work this weekend, honestly. But it would be paying off in a really big way. My dog keeps I keep looking down because she's like looking at things, and I'm just like, girl, do you see a ghost? Also, like, because we're back in Savannah, I'm having to be very vigilant about the fleas. Like, every day I walk her, I know that another flea has jumped on her, and I'm just like, because I can see her like biting at herself and like scratching. And so then like every other day I'm like combing through, and she's like so irritated with me, but I'm like, well, you're the one who keeps getting bit, so you're gonna have to deal with me getting the fleas off of you or not. Anyway, I also wonder with the Knight of Pentacles, if you're claiming your independence in a way where like you are recognizing, Aquarius, okay, my work situation is not it, and I need to build my own thing. I need to be investing in my own thing, because I know that I don't want to be in my work situation or job situation forever. So I want to claim my independence in whatever ways that I can, whatever business you do, whatever services you offer, and that would prove to be very successful this weekend. I love that for you. I'm going to grab a career card for you just in case. For Aquarius, please. What you got for Aquarius this weekend? Focus on this weekend, Spirit, please. What you got for Aquarius? Period. Look, we have luck. We have a few cards. We've got luck. That's the first one that was out. Mechanic. This is kind of like being very meticulous about how you do something. The artist, being very creative. And then partnership. Boom. Good collaborations and partnerships happening. Yeah. I think this is a good weekend for you, Aquarius. A very productive weekend. I hope this resonates. Watch for your moon and your rising. I love you so much. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.